Oh my God. Hey, that was a mistake. Oh, are you okay?
Not one bit.
Okay.
Thanks for having me back.
Welcome to
Take this
the
away from me.
podcast.
Oh my God.
Put it over there.
Oh my God. Hold on. I'm in a crisis. This is strong.
I know.
That was strong. Fuck. I need an actual chaser that doesn't contain alcohol. She's trying to kill me. Oh my God. Breathe. I just got here.
Just breathe through it. Okay.
Ugh.
Hi, welcome to the podcast. Emily with Emily the Gremily here with Jay. She's
Surprise,
back again.
It's me, guys, and
I tried to kill her because okay, well, in all fairness,
no, you tried to kill me.
No. We had a shot of we're drinking tequila today. So
watch out.
This could go off the walls real quick. What did I say, walls?
It's the same thing.
Well,
okay. She's off the walls. I'm off
the rails.
Nope, I'm not. I don't take the train anymore.
Oh, yes.
I got a car.
We have so many updates.
We have so much updates. First, my hair.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been on the pod, I don't think, with black hair.
No. What was the last episode you were on?
The drunk one, I think.
Oh, God.
So this might be round 2.
No.
No, that was bad.
Yeah, no.
That was like drunk / hungover.
We were extremely hungover for that one. And then we decided, well, we got to rally. And then we rallied, and then it was a worse hangover the next day.
We used to rally, and that was fine because we were in our 20s. We're not young spring chickens anymore. So when we rallied this time, I needed like a full week of recovery.
That was bad.
I tried to erase that from my memory.
I threw up in my trash can.
I had to go home on the train, and that was rough. And I think that's never mind. I'm not going to get into that.
That was bad. Okay, well, Jay is back.
I'm back,
and
I'm better than ever.
For our episode drink of the week, we have strawberry margaritas because when I made it last time, she's looking at herself in the mirror.
Yeah.
When I made it at the podcast like a few weeks ago, she was like, "Ooh, that drink looks good."
Yeah, it's delicious.
We made strawberry margaritas again, but decided to have a cheersies with half a tequila shot and
a mini.
Yikes
bikes.
That was
I don't know why I say that. I really need to stop. Like, I don't know where I got yikes bikes from, but I say it a lot, and it's like
I've noticed I say it now every now and then, and I know it's because of you.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
It didn't come from my own brain.
I don't know why I say it. I don't like that I say it.
I don't know. I think it's like cutesy.
Yeah, well.
You're like, I don't want to be cutesy.
No, not that. It's just like me and bikes, No. Never mind. Besides the point.
What's up with you and bikes?
Okay, well, we'll cut here.
Oh.
So, like, yikes, bikes is really funny. Like, it has, like, another layer in my world.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, no.
We're back by the way.
Not regular bikes.
Was it like
bikes.
the e-bikes or whatever?
Super 70s. No, I don't know anything about bikes.
I'm going to admit something on here that is super embarrassing.
Ooh.
I don't know how to ride a bike. I know.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is like when you don't like find something out about your best. Like, I know her like a lot about her, but
you know the bad things.
I did not know you don't know how to ride a bike.
Well, I didn't have like a normal childhood. I didn't have like a mom and dad teaching me how to ride a bike, and it was like a cutesy moment that was
well, now I feel
videotaped.
Bad. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you should feel bad.
I'll teach you how to ride a bike.
Okay, so this has been a thing. So in high school. We'll get into the episode in a minute.
Never ridden a bike?
In high school, I remember my high school boyfriend and a few friends were like, all right, we're going to teach you how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
So a friend of ours was like, here, like he rode his bike to school. So he was like, here, let's, you can practice down the hall.
Jump on my bike.
Jump on my bike.
Oh, inside?
Well, it was like a half inside, half outside high school.
Yeah.
So
California high school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he was like, here you go. And then I rode into the lockers, and he was like, give me my bike back. So I was like, okay, sorry. And they just gave up. And then now Robert was like, okay, I want to like teach you how to ride a bike. I'm like, yeah, for sure, let's do it. And he's insistent on me having training wheels.
You need them.
No, I don't want them.
Well, you have to. That's how it's called, training wheels. You train with them.
But I don't want to be a 32-year-old lady with training wheels.
Well, you're a 32-year-old lady who can't ride a bike.
Well, people don't know that.
Well, I do. And now the internet does.
People don't know that walking down the street.
Millions of fans do now.
I wish.
Obviously. Hey, everyone. No.
So I was like, I just want you to like put me on a bike and just like he can like guide me, and then eventually, like,
well, that's what the training wheels are for. But also sometimes it gets sketchy, and you do like jerky maneuvers, and then like he can't always be on the other side to help you. So
he can figure it out.
No, just trust the training wheels. Trust the process.
But it's not that I don't trust training wheels. It's the fact that
at least you don't have like adult braces or something. Okay, it could be worse. No offense to people with adult braces. Get your teeth in line, but that's not what we're talking about right now. Sorry if I offended anyone, but
anyway, I don't want training wheels. I just want him to teach me how to ride a bike, just like a regular bike.
You can't start like that. Kids don't start. They start with training wheels.
Well, I'm an adult, so you think I could jump ahead?
Clearly not. You haven't. We left you behind. No child left behind. We left you back behind. Okay.
Well, this technically is not my fault. This is
your parents'
my
fault.
parents' fault. Okay. Or my lack of parents' fault. How about that?
Tana Mojo just learned how to ride a bike. Her boyfriend taught her, so I guess your boyfriend can teach you. But
yeah,
her boyfriend also surfs and does like water sports and like jumps off waterfalls. Which, no offense, Robert, I don't think you're doing backflips and gainers off waterfalls in Hawaii.
He's afraid of heights.
And that's the only reason. And that is the only reason he's not. Okay. Anyway.
All right.
I was going to say she's going to learn how to ride a bike. What's something I don't know how to do?
Don't you have a weird thing you can't swallow pills? Is that not you? Who am I thinking of? Different friends.
Do you think never mind. I dry swallow pills.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll cut that part out.
No, we're going to leave it in.
All right. I have never done any sort of pharmaceuticals that were not prescribed to me by a professional doctor. Ever in my life. Scout's honor.
All right. Let's get into this episode. First.
We'll cut all of that.
No, we're going to keep it in.
Oh, God.
First, this is going to be our very first pop culture episode. We're going to recap pop culture for the month of June.
And that's why I'm here.
That's why she's here.
Yeah.
Because I talked about this in like mid-May because we were going to do a May episode, but she's a busy lady.
Slammed in May.
Well, she was because she actually has a real person job now.
Kind of. Yeah, I have multiple jobs.
Yeah, she has a lot of projects she's working on. So it just didn't really work out.
No.
So she's here now.
I'm thinking about my project.
There you go. God.
It was ASMR, but it sounded crazy. I was trying to do something like the straw's broken.
That's why I told you not to play with it.
Okay. Weird. I don't like to be put in a box with my straws. Okay, that sounded crazy too.
But all right, let's move on. But before we get into June pop culture, we need an update on her love life.
Yeah,
because she lives in Limerence.
Oh yeah, but I haven't been in Limerence in so long. I miss it. Like I haven't even got to Limerence. That's how bad things are.
Right.
That's how bad things are. But yeah, no. Before we move on to my horrible love life,
okay.
We're gonna try to do like a segment monthly recap pop culture if I can get out here, if like our schedules can mesh. But we're gonna do a pop culture recap as much as possible because I love pop culture and she loves pop culture, and that's like our expertise. I feel like. Yeah. So we'll try to do like a monthly recap.
Right.
But it's TBD because,
we never know what's going on.
So fucking busy. Anyways, we're just really fucking busy people, which is hard to picture for you out there who know
what we're talking about
and who are watching clearly. Hi. Don't miss you.
You seem drunk already.
No. Yeah, I am because I don't drink that often. She tried to kill me. You're with fine. Alcohol.
All right. Your love life. Talk about Hinge because you have some stories that it sounds like it would be like the plot of a movie.
I need to just drink before you get into my love life. So yeah, it could have been the plot of a movie, but I didn't want to watch that movie because I think I've seen this film before and I did not like the fucking ending. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even want to get into this. I dipped my toe into this fucking... Okay, let's start from the beginning. I did try IRL dating. I went out to a bar.
Yeah.
And I was harassed by a 22-year-old who told me that smoking cigarettes and drinking a champagne was terrible for me. And then he criticized my age and my outfit all within the span of about 2 minutes.
But he was flirting with you.
But he said we would look good together. Mind you, he was wearing fucking J. Crew polo.
Also,
and
he was
Sperry topsiders.
22.
He was 22, which
That
I'm not opposed
me.
to 22 if you're hot and young, but he was rude and insulting and like not cute. So if you're watching, fuck you, you're annoying, and I gave you many signs to get away from me.
For real, no does mean no.
And then I had to, like, I saw another hot guy, but I had to leave because I was so annoyed by you following me around the bar like a fucking lost puppy dog, insulting me, an insulting lost puppy dog. So that was in real life dating. Well, I tried one bar, so I guess I can try a little harder. And Hinge, well, I have some matches.
By the way, this episode is not sponsored by Hinge, but feel free to sponsor us and possibly find her a better match.
And the T app, because the T app is where you can look for, it's for girls. So check that out. I am on the waiting list, or not the waiting list. I'm on an early entry for this new feature they have. Somehow I got into this app early. This is not sponsored either, but I love the T app and it's really good for online safety. I've seen many people on there who have seen on Hinge and they're on T, and I get all the tea about them, and it saves me a lot of time.
Do you know, not to out, I won't give names, not to out anybody we personally know. Have you ever looked at people that we personally know?
They're not on there.
Damn it, because they should be.
There's two people that you can think of.
Two, I think we're connecting right here. I think we're thinking of the same two people.
It's my initials, JR.
Yep.
They're not on there.
No.
Well, at least, like, no, they're not on there. I could post them. No, but yeah, there's a few people I could post, but no. I've just been trying my luck at Hinge again, and it's not lucky at all. I met this guy, we were hitting it off, texting, and I send her like screen recordings of like the matches I have, and the most offensive part is the most compatible that Hinge recommends for you.
Yeah.
Hinge, work on that AI algorithm you have for most compatible, because that's offensive. Who you think is the most compatible for me? Anyways, besides the point. I met this guy, seemingly normal. We had like a lot of things in common, which should have been a red flag.
Because she's not mentally well.
But like, I'm a cool psycho, and I still am. I'm self-aware, so that's also a problem when you're aware that you're mentally ill. Anyways, that's another story for my therapist.
I mean, I think that's a good thing to know that you.
Yeah, like I know I'm crazy. Like I'm like, you're being insane for no reason, and I'm aware of it, but it's like I can't stop it. Or like anxiety, like you're anxious. There's nothing to be anxious about. You're sad. Everything on paper is great. Anyways, it's not therapy. This is about my horrible dating life. So I met this guy. We hit it off. I really liked his Instagram. He had cool vibes. He went to a lot of cool events, and he did a lot of similar stuff in the tech field. So we were talking about that. I don't think he was developing an app after this whole fiasco, but he said his app was launching soon. So they were talking about tech, and I am a tech nerd at heart. So fellas out there, if you're tech nerds, hit me up. No. And so texting was seemingly normal, and then we were texting like for like the day, and then he called me out of nowhere, which he cold called me.
That's terrible.
Which should have been a red flag.
If you cold called me, I'd be annoyed.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
but I was just kind of like, oh well, let me just see what this guy's like.
Yeah.
So I answered the phone, and before this, over text, he had given me his address and said, "Come over whenever you want." That was red flag number one.
Yeah.
But I was just like, whatever. Maybe he's just like a horny guy. Come over whenever. Like it was some weird.
Like DTF kind of thing.
Yeah, but I just like kind of like ignored it. But I did look up his address on Google Maps because I was like, well, let me see what he's rocking with. Not impressed, but anyways, besides the point. He owned a house, allegedly.
Honestly, I don't think that address was
It probably wasn't. It was probably a halfway house. It was in Inglewood, but like Inglewood does have nice places.
Yeah, it's up and coming. They're trying to gentrify it.
Inglewood up to no good, and honestly,
I think he was squatting there.
Could be.
Yeah.
Actually, no. If you're squatting, whatever. I don't know what the fuck he was doing there, but besides the point, whatever he was doing when he called me, that was another person from the person I was texting. Like, we were kind of hitting it off. We were vibing. We had a lot in common. And then we talked on the phone. And then this freak show proceeded to tell me that he saves his tears in jars. Let me repeat that. His tears in jars. Different jars for different tears, because apparently they all hold different energy. And the ones he had saved, then he went on this fucking rant about how he watched Jurassic Park at 7 years old on VHS when his father told him not to sneak into his office to get the VHS out. And if he's probably said 7 years old Jurassic Park on VHS about 97 times in this rant before I cut him off. But I'll get to that. So he told me that he was a CIA psyop in his own home. He also worked for NASA at one point. Worked for NASA. I'm holding up air quotes if you can't see on YouTube, which you should be watching on YouTube, but besides the point. And then he said he was like, I was a CIA psyop in my own home working for the government. He also had contracts in Washington, D.C. that he couldn't tell me about. Right. And worked for NASA and developed an app. So he was a real impressive guy. Anyway, and his dad told him not to watch Jurassic Park on VHS at 7, but he didn't listen because he was a secret agent in his own home. Therefore, he watched it, and then it changed and altered his brain chemistry forever. And
as Jurassic Park does to a young mind.
Yes, correct. And he specifically told me about the part where the guy's in like on that toilet
and he gets eaten.
Yeah, so that part really had some impact on him.
Does he have fears of toilets now?
I didn't get into that about his fears, hopes, and dreams because in the midst of this rant, I hung up on him and I blocked him on everything. So I said, I can't deal with another freak like this. I've already been down this road. No.
But you know what's going to be crazy? If in like
he's probably right
in a couple years, they're going to be like, by the way, you got to save your tears, man.
Oh, yeah. So I was scared. He told me I should come over and like, maybe he was going to save my tears. But when we were on the phone and he was like, yeah, I saved my tears in jars. And I was like, wait, what? Like I said it very loud and rude and aggressive. And he came at me like I was the crazy one. He was like, you don't save your tears? Like, no, sir, I don't save my fucking tears, you fucking freak.
Maybe we should start.
No, I'm not going to save my tears. First of all, no, I don't have that kind of time in my hands. I'm a busy person. And also, I don't want to be labeling jars of tears. And also, I don't want my tears.
How does he label them? Like happy tears, sad tears?
I wanted to get into that, and I did have questions about that. Like, which jars, what did you have your 7-year-old tears from when Jurassic Park changed your brain chemistry? Or like, when did you start collecting tears? I can
take a guess on when he started saving his tears.
I bet he doesn't. I bet he was high on some sort of, or schizophrenic.
I was going to say, I think he started saving them when he discovered meth.
I was going to say, he sounded like it's a classic case of the old, maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's methamphetamines. And I would guess methamphetamines, maybe a couple hallucinogenics, some prescription
with a touch
pills,
of schizophrenia.
With onset, or what is it called? Early onset schizophrenia, a little dash of schizo. Anyways, if you're out there, Brandon, you fucking freak, get help, seek therapy, and call the authorities if you ever run into him. I should post him on the T app because he is scary. And luckily, I know crazy because, well, hello, I am. But like real eyes realize real lies, you know?
Oh boy,
that meme. But no. Fucking freak show. So that's how my love life is going. If anyone is wondering, and if any eligible bachelors are out there, hit me up. And also, if anyone knows how to work Thinkific and Beryllium for this course build I'm doing, I'm really needing help. Okay.
Oh my god.
But that's besides the point. I won't get into that. But yeah. So and then I tried. Yeah, this 22-year-old when I met out at a bar insulted me, called me old, and said smoking and drinking was bad for me as I was currently smoking and drinking. So
I will say smoking is bad for you.
Oh yeah, and drinking is so healthy.
It is.
Not for your kidneys.
I feel great right now.
Not for your kidneys. Yeah, now. How was your ride to Vegas?
It was really bad.
Let's talk about that.
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's unpack that.
I don't want to talk about
it. How did it make you feel?
It made me feel
in a nutshell.
Like I wanted to die.
It was your how many year anniversary?
8 year.
Woo! Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
Go Rob. Go Bob. Go Robert. Go Robert. Go Gremily. Go Eob. That doesn't work.
No.
Remily. It's Remily. Yeah. Robert and Emily.
Yeah.
And they've been going strong for
8 years.
8 years. So you passed the 7-year itch.
Honestly, when we pass the 5-year itch is when...
That's a thing too?
Well,
How many itches are there?
No, for me it's 5 because normally I would like be...
out.
In a really... Well... Hold on, let me say this so I don't sound like a total slut.
Around long-term relationship slut over here.
Well, no, because normally, like the past 2 relationships I had, we made it 5 years and then it was like done. But around 3 years is when I started to like stray. Actually, not with the first one because I was younger.
Oh, you were straying?
Yeah.
I think the last one was straying, but elsewhere, but straying off the rocker.
He was losing his goddamn marbles, which is why I checked out.
His marbles were lost.
His marbles went all over the floor.
And that's when I met him, and I said, I like him. He's cool. And we should be friends. We have a lot of similarities. Get the fuck out.
You're like, we can be friends with him, but we shouldn't like be around him.
I like him, and that's why you need to get the fuck out of this relationship because I have horrible judgment, and me and him are getting along very well.
Very well, yeah.
We are very similar, and you need to get the fuck away from him.
Yeah. So he was losing his marbles, and I decided I was going to
not go down that path.
Well, I was going to go hang out with other people.
Oh, well, that too.
So anyway, I
feel like I did have a little helping hand in like guiding you away from him.
Yes. I didn't know where you were going with that. That's why I gave you that look.
No, I was like, I didn't have any helping hand in whatever your extracurriculars were. I don't know what you were up to. All I know is I was like, I have literally seen this fucking film before. Please get the fuck out and get away from this freak show.
Anyway, so Robert and I hit 5 years, and
5? I did. Oh. This is at 5.
We hit 5 years, and then I was like, oh, wait, I still like him. Okay. I think we're in a good place.
Goals.
And now we're at 8.
Yes. And then they went to celebrate their anniversary.
And in Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas. Yeah. And they went and got married. Just kidding.
No, we didn't.
They went to the Vanderpump Hotel.
I talked about it on the last episode.
Oh, okay.
You just haven't heard it yet.
Did you talk about your drive there?
No, I don't want to.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Let's keep drinking.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where our love lives are at. We're in very different places. So I always ask her as like a guide. I'm like, do you get excited when like he comes home from work? And then she's like, yeah, every day. And I was like, okay, so I do not like this guy because like I'm not excited to go hang out with him after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm going to hang out.
But then we had the thought, which I haven't brought up to Robert yet, so he's going to listen to this, and then he can
new news
come yell at me when he gets home. That I was like, should I make a Hinge profile?
Oh,
and because she attracts the weirdos,
the freaks.
I've never seen someone attract
worse people.
Yeah, it's like she's got something written on her forehead that says freak and also send dick pics.
No, not I'm a freak. Like all freaks welcome. And all mentally unstable. Anyone with addiction issues, anyone with mental health issues, send them my way. Also send your dick pics. I don't have that on my forehead.
It's really odd. And for someone who doesn't like looking at penises,
no,
she gets them all. Not that I want to look at all of them.
I even told this guy, the last one, I was like, I will show all of my friends, and I have said it publicly on podcasts, on social media, on this podcast. I don't want your dick pics, and I will show all of my friends.
How about this? Have you ever asked for a dick pic?
Never. Once. Well, because it was just like leading up to it. She was like, oh, yeah, sure. I'll send it. Because it was just like, if I didn't say send it, then they were just going to like keep on being like, I have really cool lighting in my room. I have really cool, like, it was just like trying to sell. I was just like, yeah, let me see it. Like,
how great was that picture, though?
I don't remember it.
Was it mid?
The lighting was cool. He did say that, and the lighting was cool.
Oh my God.
But like, other than that, I was just like, okay, I didn't want to see this, and I didn't look at it for that long. It wasn't like I was zooming in to see what's going on. I just was like, yep, the lighting is cool. Fucking delete. Let me show her. Let me scare her. I save them, and then I like jump scare her with them. Because that's where, like, so if you do, like, I do like that part of it where, like, I get a dick pic and I get jump scared. So I'm like, I can't be in this alone. So when I send it to you, you'd be like, boo.
Yeah.
Just so someone else experiences the same feeling of an unsolicited dick pic sent to you.
Yeah, like, if you're asking for the pictures, then you shouldn't be sending them out.
And
but
also,
if you send them unsolicited, then just realize that it's probably going to get sent out to other people's for judgment and laughter.
And also, like, I've been very clear, like, I'm very old fashioned. Like, I know what the digital world is like. I don't send nudes. I don't send slutty pictures. I don't send thirst traps. I don't really post thirst traps on Instagram. Yeah. I should. Maybe I'd have more followers. So I'm keeping that ace up my sleeve if all else fails. They can't rely on my personality. I got my body. No, I haven't resorted to that yet. But, like, I really try. I, like, don't send, like, nudes. Like, so I feel like I'm old fashioned that way. It's like, if you want to see it in person. It's like, I really don't want to see your shit. Stop sending me your fucking junk mail.
Anyway,
I wish there was oh my God, I should invent an app where it's like,
you can't say it on here. Someone's going to do it.
Junk mail, but then it's all dick pics that get sent into like a junk mail spam folder. No one can figure that out. If you can't, let me know so you can help me with this course I'm building.
Anyway, so my original thought was, we were like, maybe I should make a Hinge profile so I can attract, because I don't have the worst track record with men. I have one bad flaw on my record.
And that's the one I got along with.
That's the one she liked. And
I didn't like him.
Well,
we could have been friends.
Yes.
But, like, I didn't like him for you.
Anyway, but yeah. And the rest of them, even, like, the side pieces, like, they were at least decent.
I don't know about that, but yeah, I'm sure they were nice men.
They were
nice old gentlemen. Nice, distinguished gentlemen with 401ks and a retirement plan. All their ducks in a row.
So it gets me hot.
I want your ducks scattered. And that's the problem. So if we can meet somewhere in the middle, like, she has everyone's that end of the spectrum, and then I have people with no ducks, or, like, they think their fucking pigeon is a duck, and they're putting it in line. So we need somewhere, like, in the middle. So she's going to create a Hinge and then find me matches.
Right. Yeah, I'm not going to say the profile's for me. I'm just going to...
They're going to think we're, like, some weird freak couple that, I did meet a guy on there. He was like, I was talking to him for a second, and then he's like, me and my wife are very open. I'm like, no. What the hell is written on my profile or my forehead?
Freak.
I am, but, like, not mentally, not, like, sexually.
You are very prudish.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I'm a traditional woman. I'm a lady.
I'm a traditional woman. Okay, Jesus. So out of the two of us, you think I'm the most, like, sexual freak?
It's hard to say. I know the risks of the digital world, so I don't like sending photos.
But I'm not over here just, like, flashing my cookie to everyone on the internet. Actually, I haven't done it to anyone on the internet.
I was gonna say,
you were like, wait, what did you send that? Not to everyone, just a few.
Just on one platform.
No, I haven't done that at all.
No, I feel like it's just like I don't like weirdos, and I don't want dick pics. Like, I don't want digital sex stuff. Like,
well, neither do I.
And I don't want, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, yeah, I'm very, like, traditional in that sense. Like, I don't want, like, weird shit. I'm not, like, vanilla, if that makes sense.
Like, so I feel like you belong in, like, the 60s when, like, when like social media didn't exist and you could just, like, do whatever you wanted freely.
Maybe like the 80s. Yeah. No,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not like,
don't ask her for nudes.
That's
the basis.
I just don't send nude photos.
Yeah.
And I won't. Because the paparazzi you're going to try to sell them to TMZ when I'm a star, and, like, eventually we will be famous. Yeah. So they're going to make a lot of money. This is going to be wild. I tell people on that. But I actually, we'll wrap up my dating life. But, like, I had this, I think I was, like, either here and we were drunk one night. Oh, God. Well, if I was here, I was probably drunk. Not, like, saying... Well, it's not like we hang out and do fucking knitting and fucking crocheting nights. Should we start to knit? No. Fuck that. Actually, maybe drunk knitting could be cool. I actually know how to knit. Crochet. Do you really know how to knit? I do know how to knit. I don't know how to crochet, but I can fuck with a knit. Like, I can't really make any shape. I can just make a long ass scarf or like a blanket. Fuck with a knit. I can fucking knit. What is that? I can fuck with a knit. No, I can fucking knit up Like, I know the procedure. I just don't ask me to make a shape or anything. I can make a long, like, string.
Like a scarf.
A scarf or a blanket. A thin blanket. Anyways, I don't remember what I was saying before this. My ADD has taken over.
Girl, I don't know. You were saying you were here and you were drunk. Because you're always here. And because when you're here, you are drunk.
So I keep forgetting that I set something up on my Hinge where, like, when somebody matches with me, it sends them a message.
Okay.
And the message I wrote was when I was drunk here.
Oh, God, what did you say?
It says, welcome to the big leagues. And I keep forgetting I have that on there.
You need to take that off.
Well, I kind of like it because it's a conversation starter now.
Well, welcome to the big leagues.
Well, yeah, that's the big leagues. Step the fuck up.
Well,
let's go. I'm not playing games here.
Is that how men are going to take that, though?
Well, so far it's gone like
it's gone nowhere.
So far it's gone nowhere, but it does start conversations. I just don't. I don't pursue the conversations because they have some lame ass response to that. Actually, someone said something cool, like they had a good, funny response, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot that was on there. And then it's happened twice, like recently, because I don't check it that much because it's like very depressing to go on Hinge. So I forgot that was on there, and someone was like, well, like, welcome to the big leagues, happy to be here. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot that was on there. Ha ha ha. So I don't know. I don't have until I come up with something else. It was it's either that or lucky you. So, which were going to be tattoos I was going to get right here. So at least that's just my Hinge profile welcome message.
Yep. You were going to tattoo lucky you above your vagina?
No, not above, right. I mean.
But like, okay, like,
yeah.
On your, like, basically where like your bladder is.
The sexy ass bladder, yeah. No, we're just gonna be like, yeah, lucky you, welcome. If you got that opportunity, yeah, you are lucky. Because it's given a very select few people.
Well, all right. Well, let's not give ourselves airs. A select few?
Yes, select few.
I guess we're rewriting history now.
A select few. I don't know what's so funny. I'm a classy lady with high standards. Oh, that's good. Anyways.
Oh my God.
But yeah, anyways, this freak was worse than all of my exes combined, collecting tears in jars.
Yeah, that's a new love.
The guys with face tattoos and problems sound pretty good right now compared to that freak show. So
the face tattoo.
The bar is in hell, fellas, so hit me up.
Yeah, if you think you can come above hell, reach out to her. Yeah. Give your socials.
Yeah. 4_JRose on Instagram. I do have a TikTok, but don't look at that. I just post weird shit on there.
Okay, let's cheers out from your sad dating life.
Cheers.
Cheers
if you're hot
to that.
And young and cool, hit me up.
And sane.
Not with a dick pic. You don't have to be fully sane. Just like, don't collect your tears in jars.
Right.
That's where the bar is at. So, and if you have a house and a car, that would be, maybe I should move my mic back.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, let's move on. Okay.
Yeah, please.
Let's talk about our TikTok algorithm.
Okay.
And I think we really need to start off by talking about the fact that we attempted to create a challenge, Creator 75, and we both failed.
So yeah. I think it came off the heels of your 75 hard. And then you jumped right into a challenge, was probably
I wasn't right into it because I ended that challenge.
Well, it was pretty soon after.
It was like 2 weeks later. Anyway, but
it was a little too soon, I feel like, for that. That was where our mistake number one was. That also, I just like started working multiple different jobs at that time. And then, so it got out of control.
Okay, so the original rules of Creator 75 were that
it was called Content 75, and then we couldn't even get the name right.
Well, actually, it was Content 75, but then we both weirdly mistakenly called it Creator 75 when we did the hashtag. So it worked out. So then we were on the same wavelength of it. So yay for that. Yeah. At least we got that going for us. But
we were both correctly wrong.
The rules were we were going to post 2 videos every single day for 75 days. We were starting on 4/20, and the end date was July 4th. Easy peasy to remember. So we did that solidly. Okay, how about this? I think you did better than me. I did it solidly for like a week. maybe, and that's me being kind to myself. You did it way longer, but either way,
failed.
But yeah,
I failed.
It's embarrassing. I kind of want to take down the video of me talking about Creator 75.
I'm definitely gonna delete my playlist. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave it.
I'm just gonna leave it because, like, fine, whatever. But the thing is I have created. I talked about it on the last episode, which you still haven't listened to, by the way.
No.
Anyway, but I talked about in the last episode. I create a lot of content.
Same.
To edit. To edit, and like I don't even know how many videos of like different cooking videos, like recipes and this and that. I still have my Vegas content. I still have my haircut content.
And we have like planned content together.
It's ridiculous. And I just don't have anything edited because editing is like my foe. Well, I hate
filming is already like stressful, like not stressful, but like it is.
It's kind of a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass.
You try being an influencer for a day. No,
I don't even want to try anywhere. I'm honestly annoyed.
Very difficult, and to be consistent is very difficult. And then to film consistently, to be doing exciting things consistently, and then to edit right after you do those exciting things is a lot.
Yeah.
When also on top of that, I'm working like jobs.
Yeah, she has like an actual full schedule. I mean, my schedule is not as full. I'm doing this because this is more important to me than doing a TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. Everything snowballs to the point where you feel like you can't catch up. And now I'm super behind, and you're going to eventually see a bunch of videos with me with long hair cooking and doing my nails and doing my lashes and doing this and doing that. And you're going to be like, time jump continuum.
Yeah, because I'm like, ridiculous. I have a bunch of content I filmed with my blonde hair, but now I feel like I can't even post that.
No, I'm still posting that shit. It took so long to fucking film.
Yeah.
I'm going to post it. It's just I have to edit it. And I don't know, like I need to just like sit down, focus, which also is another fucking burden to bear. I got to focus on something.
And also, I will say in my own defense, like one of the platforms flagged every single piece of my content because I was doing like more cannabis related content, and therefore that platform was flagging all of my videos, and it was like restricting them or not recommending them, ineligible for recommendation on the FYP. So that was like very disheartening and very like, oh my God, okay, I spent like an hour editing this, put it together, did all this, and I said like one word or used one hashtag that was wrong, and it flagged my video. Meanwhile, all these other cannabis creators are fully eating gummies.
How do they get we haven't figured that out.
I obviously haven't figured it out yet, but Instagram's cool, so if you want to follow cannabis content on there, I'm still going to be posting it on my other cannabis account, which is, I'll tell you at the end, but anyways.
Yeah.
We failed Creator 75. We tried.
And it's just like, I don't know, like in my head, like this is more important. The podcast is more important. So I'm trying to focus on that. And even then, I'm still like fucking.
It's a lot.
I'm flailing about in the ocean. So
they jokingly say try being an influencer for today, but like it is not easy.
And we're not even like doing anything spectacular.
No.
It's really.
It's not easy.
It's kind of disheartening. And I don't know. I was talking about this with somebody else, and we were saying like, we need to just like, you gotta just do it.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, then you're not trying. You
can't complain.
You have to just do it and put it out there, which is like my biggest thing where I'm like, it's taking me so long. I don't know. Look, I don't want to sit here and complain about it.
Yeah, no, we don't have excuses other than laziness and lack of time and effort.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. Okay.
Anyway, all that to say, we're attempting to try. We gotta just try harder. Like we could easily stay up all night and do it and pull an all-nighter. We pulled all-nighters before for no reason at all. We could easily do it for a reason.
Well, I was busy.
It wasn't a good reason.
I had a great reasons too. I still stand by those reasons, but I didn't give it my all. I'll be real. I didn't give it 100% effort, and I was slightly lazy, but that's because I had other shit going on. There was a lot going on, and there's still a lot going on. So yeah, no, we didn't pass the 75-day challenge. However, we will still be posting content.
But maybe we'll just like kind of restart it once we have our footing in attempting to do it. We can.
I don't know. It's like a 75-day challenge.
It like kind of it sucks.
Over it. It's just like too much pressure to like.
It's a lot of pressure. Yeah.
It's like I just want it. It's like supposed to be fun, and so like I'm not a professional. Like when I get brand deals and it's like actually work, and like I have like a deadline for that like video and that content. But right now it's just I don't have a deadline. I have deadlines for my actual job.
Yeah.
I have deadlines that I keep missing for my actual job. Not like the actual job, but my side hustles deadlines. So anyways, all that to say, we'll still be posting content, but we failed Creator 75.
Yeah. So let's move on from our failures. And actually, let's talk about a different failure of mine.
Yes.
The TikTok algorithm. You're going to find out why. I have been getting all of these quiz videos where it's like they say like, here's 20 questions. You have 1 second to answer each one of them. Blah, blah. I like to do it because in my mind, I have a ton of Jeopardy knowledge bouncing around in my little skull.
You do.
So I'm like, oh, I'm going to be really good at these. So I'm going to sound so stupid right now. So I was really excited, like doing them. And Robert was sitting next to me. Actually, I think we were in bed. So he was laying next to me and he was like listening to me answer these questions. And he's like, I want to do one too. And I was like, okay. So in my head, my competitive little brain, I was like, well, it's on. Like I have to answer before him.
Yeah.
So it was not my strong suit. It was the science questions. And I don't really know science all that much.
What was the question? I want to see if I know it.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you the question because I wrote it down because so it gave me the question, it gave us both the question. I answered it so quick and then it gave me the answer and I had to pause the video because we couldn't stop cracking up. We were laughing so hard because he was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, I was so embarrassed. I couldn't believe it.
I'm ashamed.
Okay.
Now I'm going to be ashamed. Well, I don't feel that bad.
Okay. At what speed? Wait, well, fuck. I didn't write it down properly. Okay. It was saying, like, here from Earth, how long does the speed of light take from the moon to the Earth? Like, you see the illumination of the moon. How long does it take for it to reach Earth for us to see it with our eyeballs?
I feel like you're wording the question crazy. When you, like, from when? Like, how fast does the speed of light travel?
Yeah, from the moon to the Earth.
Like 0.5 seconds?
Well, that was better than what I said. I said 24 hours. I said 1 day. Because I'm a fucking numbnuts.
What's his answer?
1.3 seconds.
Okay. So, yeah, I was like, the speed of light's fast.
Because then, as soon as I said it, I was like, well, that's stupid. And I remembered that the speed of light from the sun is 8 minutes. And I don't know why I thought...
I don't think it is. It takes 8 minutes for the sun to set.
Google it right now.
Yeah.
Because they say if the moon... Oh, my God. Let's have some more tequila so I can get more answers incorrectly. If, like, the sun exploded...
How long does it take... Oh, wait. How long does it take for the sunlight to travel to the Earth? 8 minutes. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. How long does it take for the sun to set?
Longer than 8 minutes. That's like a process.
2 to 5 minutes. Yeah. It's very quick for the sun to set. So like right before it breaks the horizon.
Oh.
Like it's very quick. Like when you see the sunset from when it gets dark, it's really quick. I thought it was 8 minutes, but apparently that's from the speed of light from the sun to the Earth.
Yeah, because they say if the sun exploded.
That makes sense because the sun's farther away from the Earth and the moon. Therefore, it would take longer for us.
Yay, we know this.
Science! Woo! Anyways, welcome to this. This is an educational podcast now.
Dear God. Anyway, so that's been my algorithm, has been those stupid fucking quiz videos that made me look like a fucking moron.
I'm glad she doesn't send them to me.
In front of my boyfriend, who he laughed so hard in my face as if I'm a stupid, which sometimes I am, but most of the time I do have smart thoughts and smart answers, and I feel like you're like
No, I'm like most of the time you do.
I'm very smart,
knowledgeable about topics.
Common sense might be a little off base.
I have a lot of common sense, but don't ask me a geography question.
But I do have weird Jeopardy knowledge, and I do have weird facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know weird shit about like Pocahontas or some weird shit. Like I have Jeopardy knowledge.
What was that one? Oh, you went on like a rabbit hole of Eleanor Roosevelt for like a week.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't know why. I just know a lot about Eleanor Roosevelt. I know weird history shit.
It's a good thing to have in your back pocket. You never know when you're going to need it.
But apparently science is my weak spot, and my boyfriend laughed in my face. Like a rude ass bitch.
Science is my strong suit. History, geography, math.
I can't do math. 2 + 2, 5.
7. Yeah, so don't ask me math questions. But like science almost kind of goes with like common sense. Like it's just like logic. It's like obviously there's science behind it. Like it's science. Like it makes sense.
I don't want to talk about this.
Math doesn't make fucking sense. Actually, it does. But like
the mathematicians that might possibly be listening to this dumbass podcast are like,
have one right answer most of the time.
Wait, what did hold on?
And science is usually based in
Katie
facts.
Heron. She's like, why do you like math so much? She's like, because it's the same every country.
That is true. Numbers are the same.
All right, let's move on from my lack of science knowledge, and let's talk about a different part of our algorithm.
Yeah. So my algorithm sometimes gets horny.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the horny part. Okay,
yeah.
Let's do it.
So we get. You get more rugby talk.
I get rugby talk, and then I realize I'm no better than a man because I'm over here looking at them stretch, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you really like rugby talk. Harder. The only like I love rugby talk too, but they do show a lot of upper thigh, which
that's right. And she's a weirdo about upper thigh.
I don't want to see a guy's upper thigh.
Why are you so weird about upper thighs?
No, it's because it's usually way more pale than the rest of. But rugby players, they don't have that weird tan line because they're always lifting each other up by their shorts. And then there's that one rugby player who has no tan line. Who's so fucking hot. What's his name?
I don't know any of their names. Again, no better than a man. Couldn't tell you a single name in the bunch.
I know he has a mustache never mind.
The one you want to ride?
I didn't say that.
No, don't care.
What's up? Let me just type in hot.
I've had way too much tequila today.
Rugby guy. Rugby players. Edits. Okay, what the fuck?
He could hit me with a fucking car. He could run me over. He could hit me with the car and then back up and do it again. And I would be like, baby, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Thank you, Dana. Exactly how I feel about Jesse Arthurs. Anyways, he's our favorite rugby player. We love rugby. Go Jesse. Go rugby.
Couldn't tell you what team he plays for. I didn't realize he was involved with someone. So I don't want to be
He
crass.
plays for the Brisbane Broncos. You would know that if you were a true fan.
I'm not a true fan. I'm just a voyeur.
I just looked at the hashtag.
All I'm doing is looking at these guys as if
what's that word?
Voyeur?
Yeah, I was like, what's that word? But you already said it.
Yeah, like I feel like if I worked at a construction site and they walked past me, I would catcall them. You want to switch to June pop culture and talk about 90 Day Fiancé?
Yeah, well, this is the pop culture episode, and we've been talking for 3 fucking hours, so maybe we should jump in.
It's been 3 hours. All right.
Instead of thirsting over Aaron, whatever the fuck his name is.
I forgot his name already.
Yeah, same.
Talk about 90. Okay, so she's going to talk about 90 Day Fiancé. We each have things we wanted to talk about for June.
Yes.
90 Day Fiancé was her thing because she watches it. I don't, but I see the TikTok videos clips.
And I send her updates while live. I live tweet, but I only text her.
Yeah, because I'm unwilling to get into it and commit to it.
So talk about my content plate. What are you doing on Sundays? Nothing. Anyway. My content plan is full of 90 Day Fiancé and their spinoffs. But this season they found the biggest motley crew of freak shows they could round up for this season.
TLC really
they really exploit the freak shows. Let me tell you. I mean, not some of them. I don't watch some of their shows because I feel like they're too exploited. But 90 Day Fiancé, those people know what they're doing and they're just freaks. So where should we begin?
I want to talk about Debbie and Mito because that's who I know the most about. Because Mito, okay, so here I'm gonna give my little synopsis of what I think it is.
Give us the lead in and what you know about it, and then I'll fill in the details.
Debbie met Mito in Egypt when she went there for a vacation. He was her tour guide, and then he called her his Cleopatra, and then she went head over heels swooning for this guy. She brings him to New Orleans, Louisiana. That part is important.
That's important.
And he says that he is a rising star in Egypt's cinematic fame.
No, he's famous in Egypt.
And that he is coming here to America to not only marry the love of his life, Debbie, quote unquote, love of his life.
Habibi Didi.
Yeah. He is here to not only marry Debbie, but he is here to become America's sweetheart and new star. He's going to become the new Brad Pitt. All I can say is that him and I have the exact same wardrobe in our Lululemon leggings and our crossbody satchels. And we have the same sassy bitch ass attitude.
Also, Debbie's like, I think 54 and he's 41.
Yeah.
So Mito is an aspiring actor. And he moves to Louisiana. When she said that was a key part, that is a key part. Because in one of the episodes, he comes here as soon as he gets here. Mind you, he ghosted Debbie like 2 days before his flight. Said his dad was sick, tried to get her to change the flight. The flight was like $4,000. So she was like, I can't change it. And he didn't reply to her.
Why did he want her to change the flight? Was he trying to steal money?
No, I think he wanted more time with his dad.
Okay. So that was like legit.
Well, we don't know if his dad was actually sick.
Oh, okay.
He just wanted her to change the flight, and his reasoning was his dad was sick. So she didn't know if he got on the flight or not, because it was like $4,000 to change it.
Okay.
So I would have been out because he wasn't texting her for like days before. This is when they first meet. And then this bitch shows up to the airport and is waiting for him for like fucking 3 hours. And she was like, I don't know if he got on the flight or not. Miraculously, Mito rolls down the escalator, Lululemon leggings on, side satchel in hand, or not in hand, crossbody, I guess. Anyways, and he's there, and he's like, he thought it was a funny prank that he ghosted her 3 days before his arrival, or 2 days, well, however long. He ghosted her leading up to his arrival, and she didn't have any communication with him until she saw him get off the plane. She also waited like 2 hours at the airport, which couldn't be me.
Never.
I wouldn't have even gone to the airport, but whatever. So then he's here for like a day, and then he's like, how far to LA? So she's in Louisiana, which the state abbreviation for Louisiana is LA. He's trying to get to Los Angeles, California. He wants to go to Hollywood to be an actor.
He thought LA.
We think. This isn't confirmed.
It's not confirmed, but everyone
he asked how far it was to Hollywood.
Meaning, like, he thought it was like down the street.
Down the street. Because most places it is. But if you come to the United States and you're not familiar with how big it is, Louisiana is not close to Los Angeles. But he thought LA meant LA. I think. We think. We don't know for sure, but he was very shocked at the time because he was like, how far to Hollywood? And she was like, a couple days. And
she was like, by plane or by car? And he was like, by car. She was like, oh, a couple of days. And he went, what?
She's like, yeah, we're not close to LA.
Yeah, and he went, okay, so then when are we moving?
Yeah, so immediately wants to move to Hollywood.
Yeah.
So he's really clearly just out here for his acting career.
What I don't understand, though, is that if he was some hot 20-year-old
he's not
man,
unattractive.
No.
For her, he's attractive.
We're gonna put our feelings aside. If he was a hot 20-year-old guy who was dicking her down and she was dickmatized,
oh yeah, he's also a virgin and they don't have sex. And
I don't believe that.
Never had sex. Well, he put up.
I don't. You know what? I agree. I don't think he's ever had sex with a woman.
But anyways, fuck Mito. We hate him. Anyways, moving on to the other fuck ass couple. I mean, the other people are freaks, but the other bitch that gets me my blood boiling and really grinds my gears is Katie with her smudged ass lipstick and her OCD. No, bitch, you have a drinking problem, not OCD.
Yeah.
Like, she's always spiraling to make out with somebody for 4 minutes because she claims her OCD gives her these impulsions when she starts drinking. How about let's just break down the equation. If drinking triggers your OCD and makes you have impulsive...
having an OCD, like, if you have OCD, you think that if you don't do that thing that you, like, if you don't lock the door enough, that something bad's going to happen. But her OCD is...
being a whore.
It's not OCD. she's using that as a disguise for the fact that she gets drunk and wants to make out with people, which is fine. And look, I'm not here to judge someone's alcohol intake because I don't need someone to talk about my alcohol intake.
No, I'm here to judge you if you have an alcohol problem and you're calling it OCD. I have two issues.
Yeah, like,
you're trying to weaponize your mental health issues, which, yes, she does probably have OCD because she does open and close the door handle a bunch of times. That's OCD. Drinking and then making out with somebody when you're drunk and then worrying.
You know what that's called? That's gremlin behavior.
Yeah. You're being a gremlin, you're drunk, and then she doesn't remember because she blacks out, and then she's like, has anxiety about the next day. Yeah, that's anxiety. We all get it. You don't have OCD. You have a drinking problem, and you like making out with people because you have issues.
I want to talk about something that you sent me.
Yes.
And I showed it to Rob. You already know what I'm going to say, but hold on. I showed it to Robert, and he looked at me. He said, "Why did you show this to me? This is terrible." I was like, "I know, but like I couldn't be the only one to see it." So Jay sent me this clip of the episode where she was showing her fiance,
Katie and Josh.
Was showing Josh
unpacking
a strap on.
Yes, she pulled it out. She's like, "Ready for this?"
And it
was a strap on.
Yeah, and he looked at it and he was like, "But there's stuff on it." It was pre-used. It was a pre-used strap on that she had used with somebody else, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's really weird because like when I put it on, it can kind of slip out." And that he was like,
"It's pre-used,
so it's pre-used."
And she's like, "I washed it," and then she also brought it to the confessional. And they were like looking at it, and I'm not going to go into detail because this is
apparently it had schmutz on it.
Ugh. So yeah, anyways, she can't stop making out with people at the bar when she's drunk, and he's like, "I think you're disrespectful to me when you make out with other guys in front of me." Yeah, Josh, no shit, fucking leave her ass. Also, she's like, "Can we make out for 4 minutes?" It's 4 minutes, so I think that's where she tries to like.
Because 5 minutes is too much?
No, I think that's where she tries to throw in a number to mask that it's her OCD to make it specific.
Like, honey, baby girl,
you're just a whore.
Just make out with whoever you want, but don't be engaged to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, making out is fun. Drunk makeouts are fun, but just don't be in a relationship with somebody else.
Yeah, but she's always joining these run clubs, and she hooks up with everyone in the run clubs.
I'm sorry. If I saw that lipstick coming out my face, I'd be like, no.
If I was in a run club, I would be like, no. Well, I would
never join
a run club.
You and your runners.
But apparently they're all horny and hooking up with each other, so maybe I should.
I was going to say, maybe that's where you're going to find your soulmate.
My soulmate's not a fucking in a run club.
He does 5Ks on Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah, no, that's not my soulmate. My soulmate is their weird cousin chain smoking in the bathroom. Backyard, not the bathroom. Or the bathroom, actually, either way. But yeah, no. If you're doing a turkey trot, I'm out. It's a no for me. So that's not my soulmate. I'm not going down that path. Would you?
I'm on like my fucking fourth shot of tequila.
Poor girl,
and it's 4 o'clock.
Set her up, or not fake family, but her fiance's family set her up for a and she was turkey trot, and she was training for it, and it was all a fucking prank. Divorce or don't go through with the wedding.
I mean, to be honest, like I'm really grateful for Robert's family in many ways, but for the fact that they don't do turkey trot. Like
4Ks are weird shit.
No, like
that would be hard if like you found the love of your life and their family did that weird shit.
I think that's your path.
Fuck you.
No, it's not.
I've decided.
I think that's gonna be
it's not.
Where you're gonna be
my in-laws are gonna be sick ass people that like drink cappuccinos and have morning cigs. Yeah, no, fuck the.
I think no.
I can't marry into that. They will. I don't accept that, and they don't accept me. I'm not accepting a family that does 5Ks on Thanksgiving. Sorry,
but they accept
you. Go without me.
But exactly. They accept you for you, and that you don't want to do it.
I will chain smoke on the sidelines while you guys run your turkey trot.
I think
I will not be joining.
I just realized that that's her path in life.
Yeah, fuck you. No.
I'm not saying you have to go run the 5K.
I won't be. I'm definitely that. I will not be.
But yeah, you're gonna join the turkey trot family.
No, yeah, fuck you. I hope Bob's family starts doing turkey trots. I'm gonna actually sign them up for one this year.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Bob sign her up.
For one. Yeah, right. Like he's gonna do it too.
I have a way. Me and Robert, we're friends.
He's gonna tell you to fuck off and get out of his house.
You know what to do. Sign her up for one.
All right, let's move on to our next topic.
Yes, please.
Are you ready for this one?
I don't know. Am I?
Tyra Banks.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Hold on. Do we need more drinks?
Probably. All right. Cut.
Cut.
Okay, cheers. We're back.
With refills.
Cheers. So I said before we cut, for you guys, there's going to be no cut. But before we cut, we were going to talk about Tyra Banks. But real quick, back to 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, yes.
You had told me that you were watching a different version of 90 Day Fiance where they were talking about sex therapy.
No, so they have 90 Day Fiance, the last resort, where couples from 90 Day Fiance, like either one of the fringe, like spinoffs.
Yeah.
Couples go to this retreat, and it's basically like their last resort to like
make it work.
See if they're going to stay together. So they go through like couples counseling, couples therapy, sex therapy, and this last episode was a sex therapy episode. So they have a sex therapist there.
Right. Okay. So what I want to talk about is the fact
it was
that
so
you watched
explicit.
It with your parents.
Yes, and I regret that immensely. We were at the dinner table.
Yeah, she
family dinner.
She was like, we were at the dinner table, and this guy's talking about coming into his wife,
about how he can't come unless he's in missionary position, how it takes him 15 minutes to come, how this other guy may be a potential sex addict, and we're just eating dinner like nothing.
What were you guys eating?
I don't remember. I do remember it was. I think we had pork chops.
Well, that sounds good.
And they were good. My mom, any dinner we're having, it's a gourmet meal for sure. But yeah, it was not a gourmet
conversation
on the TV. So luckily, before it got too explicit, like me and my mom went out like and watched it on a different TV, so it wasn't as awkward. But I was still watching it with my mom.
I was gonna say, like, does watching it with your mom make it less awkward than watching it with your mom and your dad?
Kind of, yeah. And then like it's also less awkward. Like we're sitting at the dinner table, like it's like almost formal, and then we're like watching this crazy ass like shit, and then there's couples on there, which like no offense to them, but like you do not want to hear about their sex escapades and like what they're up to, and like it's just like I don't want to hear this, let alone hear this with your parents present. So yeah, it was like a lot, but it was funny, and like we've watched the show before, but like this, like every season they get more and more explicit, like just push the limits. They had them fucking, what's the word, like oh my god, I'm blanking, like show them in like the whole group, like demonstrate a fucking actual demonstration of the position that one of the guys, the only position he can come in, and they had them demonstrate that position in front of the whole group of people.
Wait, so they made the guy and his wife
get up and show them missionary position, by the way.
Well, that's not anything.
And that,
like, come on,
that's the only position you could get off in.
Why? Did they say why? Or did he explain why?
No, so their homework was to like try different positions and see if it would work in other positions, and it did. They did follow up on if they did their homework and how the homework went. So that's 90 Day the Last Resort, if anyone's interested.
Cool. Great.
It was very TMI, and
it was just mainly I was more stuck on the fact that you were watching this with your mother and your father.
Any 90 Day anything with your parents, because it's it's just gross. But yeah, it's just a lot to watch with your parents.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, but it is entertaining wildly. I'm deep in the 90 Day Fiance lore. And I've watched all the spinoffs, so I'm very, very well versed in the 90 Day universe, which I'm not opposed to being on the show either. So I just need to find a foreign husband, and that's where it's.
But okay, how about this? You find a foreign husband, you bring him over here on the K-1 visa, and you have to be as explicit as they are.
No, because they're on the last resort.
No.
Not every couple.
No, you have to play my game.
Not every couple is as explicit.
No, you have to be as explicit.
I'm sure I would say something unhinged stuff.
No, you have to be sexually explicit. You and your traditional values over here.
I couldn't do it. Not on camera. No way.
Hey.
No way. They show them like, it's basically soft porn. No way I'm fucking doing that. On TV. I mean, I'll do that. Not on TV. Not with a camera crew present. No. Absolutely not.
All right. Well, I guess we learned her limits. All right. Let's get back to Tyra Banks now that we have full drinks.
Oh, God. Yeah.
All right. So Tyra Banks is suing Netflix over the documentary Reality Check Inside America's Next Top Model. She's alleging defamation, saying that only 16 minutes of her 3-hour interview was shown. She also says she took accountability, but it was not shown and it is providing a false narrative. Also, she says that she did not know that Shandy Sullivan, who was a contestant on America's Next Top Model, would classify what happened to her as a sexual assault. Also, she's saying she was not able to give her side of the story about not reaching out to Miss J. Alexander following his stroke.
Bullshit. She knew.
What I want to talk about is the fact that I forever have an eating disorder and body dysmorphia over the fact that Tyra Banks, specifically, Tyra Banks told me that being a 00 means that you are a perfect size, a perfect weight. And if you are a size 4 and above, you're fat, you're ugly, you have
obesity, or you're plus size.
You have a stomach pooch, and also you're not worthy of anything. But now that she is now considered plus size, even though she's technically looking like a normal sized woman, that now she is talking about how she feels quote unquote oppressed. The hypocrisy that lives within this woman and the fact her lack of accountability is nuts. Disgusting. And I swear to God, if she tries to sell me hot ice cream one more time, I'm going to lose my goddamn fucking marbles. I'm going to rip the bangs off her fucking head.
The fake bangs, first of all. The second of all, there's no such fucking thing as hot ice
cream isn't a thing.
So she can't even legally call that ice cream because obviously it's not ice cream. It's melted ice cream. She has to call it like ice cream or some
cream
shit.
Soup.
It's literally, melted ice cream. Calling it hot ice cream. It's a fucking diabolical bullshit she's trying to sell us. She must be on some sort of, like, insane prescription recipe of drugs, because what the fuck are you doing? And then this Model Land video that has resurfaced.
Yeah.
Who are you yelling at? Also, we don't know when the context. We don't have all the context of this video, but this new Model Land video,
well, it's not old.
New. We don't know what year it was dated, but she's fucking yelling at the camera, yelling at us like we did this to her, talking about she was oppressed. I think she's targeting it into like the modeling industry, entertainment industry, but like she posted it on TikTok. So like, what the fuck are you yelling at us for, bitch? We didn't oppress you. If anything, you gave a generation of women all
millennials
issues.
Hate themselves because they watched America's Next Top Model and they saw Kenya from, like, I want to say cycle 4 being told that she was too fat and she was a size 3.
Like, that's insane.
Are you fucking
Toxic beauty
kidding
standards from the 2000s were spearheaded by Miss Tyra Banks, and that cannot be denied. No matter what part they cut from your documentary, no matter what part we watched,
no matter what, she never said sorry.
No matter what they cut on your interview in the Netflix doc, bitch, we watched however many cycles of America's Next Top Model.
There were 24
cycles. Okay, I watched all of them because I wanted to be on it, so I'm studying them because in my head, she made me believe, okay, I actually am this size. I could make it as a model.
See, I made sure to starve myself and do other things to make myself skinny, but then I was like, oh wait, I actually couldn't be on because I'm only 5 foot.
I was delusional. And made me think
no matter what, I was going to be less than whatever her perfect standard was going to be.
I thought I could make it on the show, and that's where my delusions began.
Well, hold on. We haven't even talked about the fact that she ended that documentary by announcing season 25 of America's Next Top Model and announcing it like it's a fucking quarter quell because she's going to fucking kill all of us and get rid of all of us because she's pissed. She's pissed at us because we're mad at the fact that she was horrible to an entire generation of women. And for her to say she didn't know that Shandy was sexually assaulted,
she knew.
She did know because she
admitted to knew it.
She likes to say that she had no idea. She wasn't in the editing room, but she was an executive producer. Mm-hmm. Baby sweetheart, my love. You did know, as an executive producer, you know the ins and outs of that entire show.
And you okayed it.
No matter what. You okayed it, you allowed it, and you allowed it to continue to happen no matter what. I don't want to hear no fucking bullshit. So it doesn't matter what they cut from that interview. No matter what, you are not taking accountability for the fact that you allowed not only Shandy to be sexually assaulted, but allowed, I forget who the other contestant, but some other contestant to be. It was a racist comment. It was in Spain. I remember. I can see the photo shoot they were doing. this male model did not want to pose with her because she was
race.
half black, half white. And he said that she was disgusting because she was half black.
It.
Which, as a person of color, Tyra Banks should have said, absolutely not, get him off the set. Instead,
she filmed it, okayed it, and then let it air.
Instead, she said, you need to put up with whatever you're thrown.
Yeah.
Excuse?
She had to go through that.
No, it doesn't matter what you went through in the fucking 80s. We're in a new generation. What was allowed back then is not allowed now.
Also, she was in control. She was the producer. She could have put a stop to it. She had the final say. She not only allowed this to happen in front of her own eyes, but that's one thing, okay? But she allowed it to be filmed. That's another thing. And then she allowed it to go through editing and production and post-production and then okayed it and let it go to air. So there was multiple times where they could have been stopped. Same as Shandy. And also, not only did they frame... they let that air, what happened to Shandy, they also framed it that Shandy cheated on her boyfriend. So they made her out to be the bad person.
That she was
when
a whore.
She was actually a fucking victim of a horrible, heinous sexual assault on camera with multiple production people around, Tyra around.
Just watching it.
Seeing the final edit, watching it all happen, letting it all play out, and then letting Shandy take the fall for some shit that happened to her and then blaming her for it.
Yeah.
How fucked up is that? So no, Tyra, it's not our fault. You weren't oppressed. You fucked up. And you,
you're just a terrible person.
It's called karma.
I don't really...
It's called the consequences of your actions.
I don't want to hear about Tyra Banks anymore. Wherever she may be, I believe
I hope she's in Australia selling her hot ice cream.
She's sitting in Australia. She needs to just stay there,
and don't come after Netflix.
I don't want to hear about Cycle 25, America's Next Top Model.
There should not be a Cycle 25.
Bitch, we're over this. We are done being told that we are not good enough because we're not your standards. And now your standards have changed because your body has changed.
And
because
also,
guess what?
Yeah.
As you get older, your body changes. And that's just the way life is. And I don't want to hear about how the beauty standard has changed because all of a sudden you don't fit your old beauty standard.
But also,
plain and simple.
You had the power to change the beauty standard.
Yeah,
and she perpetuated that narrative.
Because she used to be skinny, because she used to be tall, skinny, and beautiful. And now she doesn't feel that. So now it's all of our problem again.
Yeah.
Your problems are not my problems anymore. I got my own problems. Also to say, when we become rich and famous, Tyra Banks is not going to be on my radar because I don't appreciate the narrative that she has screamed into my brain.
Literally yelled.
For fucking 15 years of my life.
Since Cycle 1.
It's insane. It's demented.
And that's where she's at now. If you watch videos of Tyra, she's off her rocker. And I hope you get the help you need, Tyra. And you did not fucking try to help and reach out, Miss J.
At this point, I hope she gets
the karma you deserve.
I hope she lives the life she deserves.
And that's all.
I want to end on a happier note.
We love Miss J. We love Mr. J.
That's not the note I'm trying to end on. You're going to be like, why are we talking about this?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
The 2026 FIFA World Cup.
Okay.
All right. I want to talk about Elmo's.
I saw that and I said, Elmo, last time you tried this, it didn't go well. I'm going to just scroll past.
So what happened was when the Knicks were facing the Spurs in the basketball finale, I don't know what you call it.
NBA finals.
Whatever, okay.
Basketball finale. Basketball series finale.
Coming to you at 9 p.m.
The
Central.
reunion part 1.
In the basketball finale, Knicks versus Spurs.
NBA finals.
Whatever. Elmo made a tweet, a TikTok. I don't know what he did, but he was like, I hope every team has fun.
That was for the World Cup too, right?
No.
Oh.
But because Sesame Street is filmed in New York and technically takes place in New York, the Knicks people went awry and were like, how fucking dare you, Elmo? Basically put Elmo's head on the stick.
Elmo,
how dare you? You should be a Knicks fan.
You should be a Knicks fan.
So,
I agree.
There was a new video that came out because someone asked Elmo, what are you a fan of? Who are you a fan of for the World Cup? And he was like, Elmo is a fan of Team USA. Don't make this a thing.
Oh, I saw that. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, because he was spearheaded as a villain for the Knicks. And he is a fan of Team USA.
As I should fucking hope so, Elmo, because you were created in the United States as a cartoon or
Elmo's
whatever
world.
puppet. Okay. You do a really good Elmo.
Thank you.
But I mean, like, Elmo, did you learn nothing from your last year when you were like, how's everyone doing? Not fucking good, Elmo. Not fucking good. So I was surprised to see he tried to reach out to the public for any comments on anything. But
That's why he said, don't make this a thing.
Well, I thought he would have learned his lesson last year when he asked how everyone was doing mentally, and everyone was in a downward fucking spiral.
Was that last year?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think it was like right after.
Wait, what happened last year?
Remember, he was like, how's everyone doing? Like, checking into your mental health, and everyone just ripped him to shreds. And I was like, Elmo, things aren't fucking good right now. And fuck you, Elmo. Like, they just ripped him to shreds. So when I saw the second one, I didn't see the Knicks one. Yeah, that would have like added. That was another mistake. It's like, Elmo, read the fucking room, man.
Yeah, he was trying.
People are unwell.
He was trying to bring everyone together and say, no matter who wins, we are all one.
No, Elmo.
But
no, you're from New York, boy. Rep it.
Yeah, he didn't get the memo, so that's why he was really quickly trying to tie in.
He tried to save. He did a PR strategy to say, "I'm Team USA." All
yeah.
Right, well, I guess we'll give Elmo that one.
Thank you.
It's way too well. Way too fucking well.
I loved Elmo. Oh my God. I remember watching Sesame Street too. Fucking 100 years ago.
Literally.
All right. Well, I said we were going to end on a happy, but now we're ending on me being old.
That was our last thing?
It was. I mean, we skipped a bunch of things because you started talking about 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, well, I feel like we skipped, but we can end.
What are we at? We're at almost 2 hours. Guys, you aren't going to see 2 hours of this.
Yeah, this is
going to be edited down to a whittle.
A whittle.
A whittle.
And this drink was brought to you by Aunt Sandy.
It's brought to you by M for margarita.
Okay, Elmo. We're done with that.
T for tequila.
Okay. We need to end this because apparently I'm on a podcast with fucking Elmo now. I don't have any Sesame Street characters. I can continue on with you.
Would you like to give your socials for TikTok and Instagram? Okay, I'm going to stop. Because I'm not going to be able to fulfill this.
I'm done with Elmo, okay? I'm done with you being Elmo.
Give your socials.
Be an adult and then restart that
one. I'm going to leave that in, though. All right. Give your socials for TikTok and Instagram. Everyone, so we can get the hell out of here.
Everyone but Tyra Banks and Elmo, follow me at 4_1234 JAYROSE on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok, but I post weird shit. So
follow her on TikTok. Why not? She has a bunch of followers on TikTok from the ice cream video.
Yeah, I did go viral. It's almost coming up with the 1-year anniversary of my viral video. I got a lot of followers from that, but nobody likes my other shit. So
go follow her on TikTok so you can go like her other shit.
Kidnapped by an ice cream truck to get
I don't think they're kidnapping people anymore.
No, and I was oppressed by TikTok. If you want to talk about oppression, Tyra Banks, I was like, when I was asking questions about my ice cream truck video, they recently removed my video for violation of whatever the fuck I was talking about. Suspicious. That's suspicious. Anyways, I'm going to go to a concert now, and she's not going to come per usual, even though I invite her to every concert I go to, and then I go alone. Like a fucking loser.
You make friends everywhere you go.
Yeah, they're like fucking 4 years old. And I'm like, okay, cool. Good luck with life. I'm handing out life advice like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, just stay in school. You're doing great, sweetie. You have nothing to worry about.
You're their Kris Jenner.
I mean...
All right.
Are you not supposed to make some vacations?
All right, and if you'd like to follow myself and the podcast, you may do so on Instagram and TikTok at Emily to Gremily Pod on Instagram and TikTok. Give me a second. We've had some drinks. If you'd like to watch this episode and
watch on YouTube,
almost all the other past episodes, you may do so on YouTube. At Emily to Gremily Pod on YouTube. If you have your own gremlin story, you need gremlin guidance, or you have a juicy, juicy piece of gremlin gossip, You can email that in at emilytogremilypod@gmail.com or message or DM me on social media, whichever you prefer. And remember to let me know if you'd like to remain anonymous or not.
And if you're hot, single, and normal, slide into my DMs.
You could do that too.
You don't have to be fully normal.
Or you can message me and I can decide whether you're worthy to go through.
She's going to be vetting the candidates from now on.
I might make that Hinge profile.
Yeah, let's do that now.
We might.
We're going to go get Emily on Hinge and then find me some love, and I'll be back with a July update for pop culture, and I'll be engaged to the love of my life.
If you're engaged in a month, I'm going to be scared.
Tech billionaire, super hot, super rich, super young, loves Taylor Swift, loves MGK. I'm just describing myself.
Let me finish this out.
Yeah, end out the outro.
All right, a call to action I'm saying at the end of every episode. If you have episode theme or topic suggestions, or you have guest suggestions, someone you want to see and hear on this podcast, email that in, emilytogremilypod@gmail.com, or message or DM me on social media, whichever you prefer. I do have a couple of guests that I'm talking to. I'm hoping I can.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. All guests are.
I'm hoping I can book them. Don't listen to her. Yeah, she's just super jealous.
Yeah, hater.
Super hater. And that is our episode. Cheers. Good God. So make sure to like, follow, share, subscribe, rate 5 stars, do all the things. We're going to cheers out. Cheers to you. Cheers to me. Cheers to Jay. And cheers to her finding a fucking, I was going to say a husband? A husband with money.
Oh. Okay.
With no prenup.
Oh, okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheersies. Bye.
Nice meeting you. Thanks for choosing Red Lobster.